It's been 24, maybe almost 48 hours since the sub went missing. At least 24 hours known. Um, Supposedly they have at least 96 hours of oxygen total. So hopefully these people are found before their time runs out.
On this, let's bring in David Marquette. He is a retired U.S. Navy captain for his perspective and author of the book Turn the Ship Around. David, good morning, and thank you for joining us. You have served as the commander of a nuclear submarine. Can you start by explaining what a rescue like this would even look like?
Yeah, I think there's two main steps. One, find the ship. Two, bring it up to the surface. I'm assuming that the ship is on the bottom. That's why we haven't found it so far. Finding a small submarine like that is very, very difficult. It's in and among the Titanic and the debris field of the Titanic. As Kristen said, it's about the size of a minibus. And if they are not being active and banging and making some sort of noises, or it might have a pinger, then we have to locate it using high frequency, high fidelity sonar. So that's going to be hard, number one. Number two, we got to get it up to the surface because, again, as Kristen said, the people are bolted in and we can't mate another ship to it. We need to get it to the surface so we can take those bolts off and get those people out of the submarine. All this.
So yeah, they're just basically trapped inside this submarine or the submersible. I I Nobody could pay me enough money to be like, yeah, we're gonna bolt you into this submersible and throw you into the water. Like, nope, I'm not having that. Don't bolt me in.
Before the oxygen runs out, and we're about halfway through how much oxygen we think they might have.
Right, the clock is ticking. This missing vessel, we're told, is a submersible, not a submarine. What is the difference between the two, and does that change their chance for survival?
Not really. A submersible and a submarine both are designed to go underwater and stay underwater. This has small propellers, so it can do maneuvering around a site location, but it can't leave port, drive out to sea. It can't make its way out to the Titanic on its own. It gets towed out there by a mothership, which then stays in the vicinity and watches and supervises what's happening.
It really needs that other team up on the surface. Ocean Gate submersible Titan can reach about 13,000 feet. We're told the Navy's deep diving rescue vehicles can only reach depths of about 2,000 feet. In your opinion,
Wait, so if the Navy submersibles can only reach 2,000 feet, how are they going to get the submersible if it's 1,000 feet lower than what the Navy can retrieve? Uh, they're going to be in for a really rough time.
is a rescue still possible at this point?
I think it's possible. I mean, the Chilean miners were found and the boys came out of the cave, and sometimes miracles happen, but I think the odds are pretty low, and they're getting lower all the time. We got to find them first.
All right, Captain David Marquette, we appreciate you weighing in on this. Thank you.